Hey everyone, welcome back to
Sammy's Collectible Toys Haul. But today we're going to do another controversy thing where kind of like a talk, but with the help of assistants.
Hi.
There's assistants here to help us out. So we're going to discuss briefly here the Netflix trailer for the new He-Man Masters of the Universe trailer.
And why retro fans are kind of mad.
Yeah, so right now, I've watched the trailer a few times with assistant and Sammy here.
Yeah.
And, I don't mind it, but...
a lot of people a lot of the retro fans are mad because they feel like it looks like an anime.
And it's gone away from the animation look from the 80s. So we brought an assistant here who will give us her expertise on the whole look of it. So assistant, if you can take it away here, because I'm not very familiar with anime.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon as far as I go, but tell everyone why you think this one is more of an anime and why it also has animation qualities.
Okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
So, I was on TikTok, so I've seen lots of these animes, and I used to watch Naruto, so I know a lot of the look. And the battle scenes, like with the lightning or the way like the ground crumbled, or like even the way the scenes are positioned, it reminds me a lot of the battle scenes in Naruto or some of the other animes. But the way the characters are drawn, it doesn't look very much like My Hero Academia or some of the other animes I've seen. The animation style almost reminds me of like Attack on Titan or some of the other ones, but it also has its own unique look, but it definitely does look very much like animes I've seen.
So assistant, you made a good point here where me and Sam were watching the video here about the explosion with the rainbow, right? So what is that in anime in terms, like you said, that's a very common thing you see in a lot of the anime.
Like the lightning and stuff, like the way like the characters are positioned or it like zooms in and out. It's kind of hard to explain without watching the trailer, but like the way it like zooms in or like shows the characters from a certain angle, or like the way like the lightning flashes and they like attack each other, it reminds me very much of Naruto fighting scenes.
So Naruto is an anime, obviously, show, okay?
Yes.
What's another anime that you can also compare it to? I know we know about Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon. What's another one that you see the similar qualities of this one that is, retro fans like myself are kind of like, we're learning a little bit more about this anime, but like what other shows were there the anime that you saw elements in this He-Man trailer?
It does like the way the not like the eyes, but like the way the lines are drawn, it reminds me it's less like bulky or like in the regular He-Man how there weren't so many like muscle lines or like like the lines like the details on the old show. There wasn't that many like detailed lines, or even in the trailer the lines look a bit like thinner. So it does remind me of some of the other animes I've watched. Like it kind of reminds me of the animation style in Attack on Titan, but it definitely doesn't look very much like My Hero Academia or some of the other ones.
Okay, so here we're just looking at the trailer here. Sammy, you can also input there. Skeletor to me here at the beginning. I mean, it's hard to tell if he's anime or not because he's Skeletor, but is it the colors? The colors are very vibrant.
Yeah,
I will
like
say.
the ram. Like, did you see the ram at the beginning? That reminds me of an anime character. Or one of the other characters reminds me of a Pokemon.
Okay, and then is it also the colors? The color, I mean, they're very vibrant, right, Sammy? You
See
see
that guy right there, the turquoise guy with like no nose. It reminds me of the animation style in Pokemon.
Okay, and then here's He-Man. We have a picture of He-Man here, turning into He-Man here, and there's a lot of vibrant colors there. There's
Yes,
Skeletor.
right there, where he takes off his cape and shows like the way the camera moves, or the way he just cracked the ground right there in that scene. It does remind me very much of anime fighting scenes.
Okay, so now, as you as the expert, would you say this is 100% anime, or are they taking qualities of old animation and mixing with anime?
It's hard to tell. I'd have to look closer at other animes compared to it, but it definitely does look very much like one.
Okay, so would you say out of 100%, how much of this do you think is anime, and how much of it would you say is maybe animation?
It's about like 70, I think, 30%. Like 70% looks very much like anime, including fighting scenes and drawing style. But there are some qualities that do remind me of the old show.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like the transforming scenes, like where they get into their outfits. It reminds me of the She-Ra cartoon on Netflix.
Okay, interesting. Okay, what about you, Sammy? Do you agree with assistance percentage?
Yeah, but I also have another thing, a little bit of a thought. So, I think after like 40 years after the original show came out, I kind of thought of something. Maybe they were, because these shows like Sailor Moon and like Dragon Ball Z, how they're huge now all over like everything. I thought maybe they were trying to incorporate that with the new show to try to draw more people
Yeah,
in.
because I've been
That's
on
a
TikTok
great-
and
that's
there's
a great
lot
point,
of
Sammy.
popular ones. It's very popular, not just Dragon Ball Z's and Sailor Moon. I see those a lot on Instagram, but especially on TikTok, one of the most popular platforms for people advertising, posting videos. I've seen a lot of animes like One Piece, Attack on Titan, My Hero Academia blow up on there. Like, a lot of animes are very popular now on there.
Yeah, and I kind of felt like they wanted to draw more people in other than just the retro people because they wanted to have both. But
Well, right now, I think the thing is, I mean, you guys are making great points here, and I'm obviously not doing much talking here, and everyone's probably like, where am I in the video here talking? But I mean, you guys are the experts here, so I mean, this is great. I mean, Orko, I just saw Orko here. Orko doesn't look as friendly as, I don't want to say friendly, but he looks a little bit more, I guess, mature. And a little bit more cooler looking, not as cartoonish, I guess.
Yeah,
and
because that's sometimes the anime styles. Where in different ones, like My Hero Academia, they tend to look less like
What's
like
that show called again?
My Hero Academia.
My Hero Academia?
Yes, I've watched the movie and stuff for it, but the actual show wasn't on Netflix, so I was sadly unable to watch it.
So overall, what do you guys think of this trailer overall? Like, you gave 70% anime, but overall, what's your, like, are you drawn to watch it? Are you interested in watching the show?
It does look very interesting, like especially the style and the fight scenes, and the bright colors tend to draw you in. Like, it looks very exciting, and they showed a lot of action scenes in the trailer, which makes you think like, that looks really cool. Like the giant fist, or some of the characters look very exciting and like intriguing to see them fight with or fight alongside.
So, Assistant, will you watch the new He-Man show out of curiosity? Because you've watched the old He-Man shows.
Yes, I have.
So, yeah, what about you, Sammy?
yeah, I haven't really personally watched anime, but I don't think they were intending to make the retro people go away. Because now all the retro people, most of the retro people, or all of them, are pretty mad about this. Like, they're like, "Why would you do this? You ruined the show."
Well, I think we also got to have an open mind and just see kind of whatever. I mean, I'm curious to see it. I do I do see the anime part of it in it. I don't personally think it's a full anime. I think they're what Kevin is doing. My goodness, what's the director's name?
Smith?
Kevin Smith. Sorry, Kevin. I think I've talked to you once before a long time ago. I'm so sorry. I have you on Instagram. But I think Kevin Smith was trying to do a collaboration of both. And, I get it from us retro fans, I don't think you could relive the 80s. That's what makes it vintage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I like the look of it. The colors to me stood out.
I'm a fan of both genres. They're both really unique in their own way. Like animes, I find the art style and the way they're animated is very cool. And same as the retro styles. They're very interesting to watch, and the action scenes and everything about them are very fun to watch. Like, I've watched them before with my dad and my sister and my mom, and it's very fun to watch.
It is. And we've watched also, let's not forget here, guys, a couple months ago, we watched the 1987 He-Man live action movie, which
Yeah.
we will quickly forget about that one, honestly.
no.
That was
I think this
cringe.
is gonna be much better than that movie. Yes.
Oh gosh,
Yeah,
that was
that was a solid 3 out of 10. But anyway, I mean that was, and that's just being generous. But
Oh, yeah.
anyway, I mean, you know what, guys, leave some comments below. Tell us what you think. Are you excited to see it? Are you disappointed? Are you excited? Like, what do you guys think? I mean, for us, I think I'm mixed. I'm excited. I don't like the new action figures they're coming out with. I think they look a little strange, I'll be honest with you. I don't like the proportion of them. But, I guess we got to wait and see what other figures Mattel's coming out with. I mean, again, you guys can see our He-Man videos here. But, yeah, go ahead, Sammy.
Yeah, I feel like Kevin wasn't able to make the legacy of it from the 80s continue, so he kind of just added this new style, but I don't think he intended for it to just do this.
Because
really.
the old show is the old show, and they have to keep the legacy of that show going. Where if you keep making the same thing over and over again, the legacy of the 80s might not continue as strong as it used to be. So we have to keep
Great
that
point,
show going
assistant.
strong. So I don't think he wanted to take away from the legacy and the vintageness of the old toys and the old show. So he's trying to go with the animation style that's very popular with people today on TikTok and people on Instagram.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall, I mean, like I said, I guess, man, well, this video is turning to 10 minutes. But anyway, listen, guys, give your closing thoughts on it. I mean, again, I'm excited. Assistant, you're...
I'm very excited. I'm very excited to see it.
I mean, you guys saw the He-Man video we did. I mean, we're He-Man fans here, right, Sammy?
Yep.
And, I mean, drop some comments here, guys. Tell us what you think of it. So, overall, guys, does it do some closing here, Assistant?
Yeah. Well, I hope you guys are excited to see what's going on with the new He-Man cartoon, or maybe give it a try because it seems like it might be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And it seems like Kevin really put a lot of work into this, and he really is. And I feel like he's excited to show this to people, and I honestly just hope it's good. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, remember, guys, this is actually continuing from the 1983-1985 series. The last time we saw Skeletor was. Assistant, do you remember from the Christmas special?
Oh, yes, with his cute dog.
Yeah, so I don't know, Kevin, how you're going to cover that part up because Skeletor kind of went a little bit good there. He went a little soft. So he dropped the mic on everything and said, you know what? I'm going to take this dog as a pet, right? So,
Yeah, I hope we see him and
pet
his dog.
Right.
I really hope we end up seeing Skeletor and his cute puppy, maybe Skeleton Puppy or something, or he gives him a cool little skeleton mask.
He looks like he's gone back to his roots of being a sheer evil and, but we know Skeletor somehow has a little bit of a good side in him. But anyway, guys, thanks for...
wrap this up.
Got to wrap this up here, so go ahead.
But anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time we make a video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for the help from Assistant. Thank you, Assistant.
If you stayed all the way to the end of this video, comment He-Man.
All right.
He ran in the comments.
All right, Masters of the Universe rocks. All right, thanks, guys. Take care.